Very well. The past 1 week, a week ago, we have arrested 5 individuals that were involved in the production of counterfeit, as you can see, this machine and some fake notes that we have seen here as well, and some of the materials that are used to produce this counterfeit. The Gambia Fraud Investigation Department is investigating a case that is involving some individuals, about 5 of them, and currently they are assisting in this investigation after the public had shared a very vital information with the police anti-crime department, and these individuals got arrested, and then their matter transferred to the fraud investigation department for further investigation. As we speak now, what you are seeing is a machine that is being purportedly used to produce this fake currency. But I will allow Superintendent Buba Sise to give us a brief explanation of what is involved in the perpetration of this crime, which is the production of counterfeit. Superintendent Sise, you can take the floor.
Thank you very much, Piero. Like we've been saying, people have been illegally obtaining money from people using different kind of tricks. This here is one of the tricks that they use. They call this a black paper, or they call it black money, meaning it is an unprocessed money. So you need to process this to be a genuine money. So this is a trick that they use. Actually, this is a mere paper that they themselves blackened to this color. So what they will do is they will tell you that they have this. Obviously, their story has changed from Libya to the Gambia. They says this was what Yaya Jammeh brought, and this was what he's been using to make money. And during the impasse, some of them were able to get hold of this. Usually, the old story was that it was during the time of war in Libya that some of them were able to get this. So they will tell you this, we have this. But in order to be able to process it, you need to buy certain chemicals. And those chemicals are very expensive. Of course, they are smart because you will ask them, why can't you produce it yourself? But they cannot produce it themselves. That's the story they will tell you, because you need to get chemicals to be able to process this. And those chemicals are very expensive. So they will charge you to for example, let's say $350,000 for a start to purchase that chemical. Once you give them the $350,000, they will invite you, claiming their body the chemical. So they will use this machine or this equipment. Actually, it's not a machine because it is locally made. They will load this with money prior to your coming. So once you come, they will take this money, this black paper. They will insert the black paper here on this hood. And then they will press this red button here. And once they press this button, money will come out of this other hood. And it will be money, different from this black paper. Even though it is counterfeit, but it's still money. And then you'll be convinced, because it is already loaded. So once the paper, the money they load in is exhausted, they will tell you that the machine has a problem. So they need to hire a technician to come and work on the machine. That's the second part of the scam. Now, the technician is only available in Ghana or Senegal. So they will ask you to purchase the air ticket of the technician. You will need to pay for the accommodation and then the feeding of the technician for the period that he's going to stay to be able to work on this machine. Of course, you've seen money, and it's in dollars. You'll be convinced. So you will give them extra money. You pay for the accommodation. They will charge you, give you all the cost, and then you will pay. After a few days, they will call you and say, okay, the technician has come. You will never see the technician. The technician has come and has actually worked on the machine. They will invite you again. The machine will be loaded again. And then they will do the same procedure. Eventually put in black paper and money will come out. And then again the money will be exhausted. And they will give you another, the third part of the scam will be, we need to get more chemicals. You need to buy more chemicals. So this will continue until the time that you will get suspicious and then either report them to the police or decide to do otherwise. But this is a scam that they are doing. If we look at this machine, we can open it with, it has screws here that we unscrew. Let's open it and see. It is locally made. You have adapters inside to be able to work on the system that they are doing. This is where they put in the money. They load this place with money, so that once they press the button, the money will come out of this hole here. It's a belt, it moves. So this is what forces the money out. So the black money that they are putting in stops here. This is the box for the black money. Once they put in this hole, it comes here. So this thing has nothing to do with this. But what we want to send to the public is that we should be very, very mindful. Our monies that we earn, we should jealously safeguard it and make sure that we don't easily part away with it. Nobody makes money in the Gambia. There's no machine in the Gambia that makes money. So let's not fall victims. The best you can do, if you are approached by them, because they are going around, they are targeting people, they look at how vulnerable you are. If they come to you and talk to you about black money, you have two options. Either to report them to the police or to walk away if you cannot. These are the two options you have. But never fall trap, never believe in what they are telling you. PRO, thank you very much. And to show them the liquids, these are some of the things that they will tell you are liquids. These are some of the equipment. Actually, they will purchase this, they will bring this before you, but these things never work. You can see, they have never worked on these things. No. So these are some of the things that they do. Thank you very much, PRO.
Right. Very well. Thank you. Thank you so much for that very wonderful explanation. As we speak right now, the police have recovered $57,000 from fake currency from these individuals. They've already produced those fake dollars and they were out trying to sell them out or send it into our economy. And so these $57,000 have been arrested from them, and it has been sent to the central bank for the examination and verification. If you look at these other ones, they appear as ones that they have already produced, and you add them up, the quantity that was found with them is up to $57,000. Sometimes they do also Gambian currency, but in this instance, we only found dollars with them. Their case is currently ongoing, and as we are investigating, we will gather all the evidence against them, and they will be put before the court. So the message is to the general public, like Superintendent Cisse has said, people need to be vigilant and be very careful when they get approached by these individuals. They need to understand that stories that they sell out to them are only geared towards leading them to extort their money from them. And so people need to be very careful. Thank you so much. Yeah. Yes. So you think that it's a packet of 200 notes, so they can fill a suitcase with it. Then you just open the suitcase, you see a whole 200 notes on top. So you're like, I have seen a bag full of money. When actually it's all full of these papers. Oh, yes.